What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Okay, we're coming back to 9 Inch Nails. Yes, indeed, 9 Inch Nails fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This was a request from Zachary Allende, Mr. K, Matthew Handler, and Corey Moses. They all wanted to see me react to this song by 9 Inch Nails called We're In This Together. And just to let you all know, this was actually sitting at 1,117 in the queue. But it got prioritized thanks to the Patreon votes, the Patreon poll that I do every week. This was one of the nominations to be prioritized, and it won. So it went right to the top. So to all the Patreon members who voted to get this up to number 1, thank you guys. I'm sure Zachary, Mr. K, Matthew, and Corey appreciate it. Okay, now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this is not a song that I have ever heard before. However, there's always the chance I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I know this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Star-Lord, okay? And the video has 104,931 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. We're in this together. 9 Inch Nails. The 5. I'm assuming the 5 means it's the 5th track on the album. Supposedly. I don't know. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Awake to the sound.
This is going to be another one of those songs where I'm torn. I can feel it. I can already feel it. That last section we heard, loved it. Absolutely loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved the energy. I loved the drive. I loved the pulse. I loved the attitude. The feels, the sound, the tone, everything. I loved everything about it. Now, everything prior to that, wasn't a fan. Here we go again. There comes the windmill. God, I don't know where to go with on this. Hopefully they do more of what we just heard throughout the song. That might save it. We'll see what happens.
Awake to the sound as they peel apart the skin. They pick and they fall, trying to get the fingers in. But they gotta kill what we found. But they gotta hate what they feel. But they gotta make it go away. But they gotta make it disappear. The further I fall, I'm beside you. As lost as I get, I will find you. The deeper the wound, I'm inside you. Forever and ever, I am a part of you. And me, we're in this together now. None of them can stop us now. We will make it through somehow. You and me, if the world should break in two, until the very end of me, until the very end of you. We have to hold on.
The break right there. It was a little bit different coming out of that. I guess we could call that the chorus. Coming out of the chorus there, they went into that break, and this time it was almost like everybody laid out except the drums, if you can call them drums. I know it's all pad, but you know, drums and vocals, and that sounded good. Maybe it's that squelch that's just getting to me. I don't know. Something isn't sitting well with me in the verses, and I think it might be that squelch. That thing. And maybe that's just what's getting on my nerves. I don't know. Let's keep going for right now. I'm still torn. I like the chorus. I dig in the chorus. I'm loving the chorus. Everything else is just kind of like, you know, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's keep going for right now. We'll see where this takes us. Okay. I like how everything just pretty much laid out right there at the end of that last chorus. You know, it's going, lay out. And all you hear now is this, your piano and a little bit of a synth. That's it. It sounds really good. I like the approach on that. Deciding what stayed, which was minimal, and what laid out, which is pretty much everything else. Trent Reznor's vocals on the chorus, very fitting. Very fitting. I cannot say enough how much I'm digging that chorus. I absolutely am digging the chorus. If the whole song was based like the chorus, I would probably give this a much higher score than I'm going to end up probably giving this. But, I mean, look, we still got another minute and a half. I mean, a lot can happen. So, let's see what happens here. I like how the piano is becoming a little more active, gradually growing. I'm not sure how I'm going to score this one. I'm going to be honest with you. I am so torn. I loved the chorus, and I really enjoyed that outro. But those verses, man. Oh, good Lord. Wasn't too big on the intro either. I don't know. I'll think about this. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was 9 Inch Nails with We're In This Together. This was a request from Zachary Allende, Mr. K, Matthew Handler, and Corey Moses. And this was actually prioritized through the Patreon tier member vote. This was sitting at number 1,117 in the queue. It got put into the poll along with 2 other songs, and this is the one that won the poll, so it went straight to the top. Remember, we do these every week, so if you're a Patreon member, don't forget to vote every single week, so make sure you don't miss that. It might be a song you like, so make sure you have your voice be heard. Okay, before I get my score, just letting you all know, in case you missed out on the last few videos or something like that, try something a little different. I know at the end when I do my reviews, I have a tendency to ramble. I've been told this by a couple of friends of mine who watch the channel and they enjoy the channel, and they gave me some feedback, and they're right. I'll be the first to admit I do have a tendency to ramble and go on the same thing for a little too long. So they suggested, to help keep me focused and help keep me on track, we're going to use the stopwatch here, okay? As you can see, I'm giving myself 5 minutes. That's all I get. 5 minutes to say everything that I need to say. So I need to stay on track, and I need to stay on point. So I will hit the start button when I say why. Just to let you all know, when I say why, start. All right? On a scale of 1 to 10, and I had to think about this one. I did. And this is going to require some explanation, but I got to do it in 5 minutes, so I have to make it quick. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.5. Yep, 7.5. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. I had to break this up into 2 parts. I had to, because it was the only way I could come up with a score. I broke it up like this. I had the intro and I had the verses, right? And then I had the chorus and I had the breakdown and I had the outro. Now, chorus and intro, and not chorus, the intro and the verses. I was not a big fan of that. If I'm being honest, it didn't grab me, it didn't hook me. It kind of hurt my ears a little bit. It was kind of annoying, and I know what it was. It was that squelch. It was the knob turn on the feed, and it was just like, good lord. It's cool every once in a while, but when it's like every single measure, it gets on your nerves, man. It really does, and it is absolutely got on my nerves. So I gave that about a 6.8. Okay, it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like horrendous or anything like that. But at the same time, it didn't really, for me, it didn't really add anything. Now, the chorus on the other hand, the chorus and the breakdown and the outro, I loved those. Everything about that I loved. I mean, I loved the construction. I loved the energy. I loved the drive. I loved the attitude of the chorus. And then it came down to that breakdown where everybody pretty much laid out. And then the outro, same thing. It was nicely constructed, well done, had purpose, had direction, and it sounded fantastic. And it was a great way to end the song. That I very easily gave a what did I give that? 8.6, I think. Yeah, it was an 8.6. I gave that part an 8.6 all day long. So what I did was I took the 6.4 and I took the 8.6. I combined them together. What do you get? 15. Divide it by 2, you get a 7.5. So basically I took the 2 halves, the scores, and I averaged them, okay? So that's how we're getting to the 7.5. Like I said, I loved the chorus. I loved the breakdown. And I loved the outro. That all made sense. It all sounded good. I liked the shift in dynamics. I liked the change in the feel. Everything sounded really good about that, and more importantly than sounding good, everything felt really good about that. The intro and the verses, I just could not get over. I'm sorry, I just couldn't. I mean, like I said before, they weren't bad, they weren't horrible, they weren't terrible, but they just, to me, they weren't very pleasing to the ear. And they didn't really go anywhere. It was just kind of like, okay, we're here, we're doing this, we're listening to this, where's it going? What's the purpose? What's the reasoning? It never really became clear to me. So, but nonetheless, we still got a 6.4 out of that, which was pretty cool. I mean, it's a pretty good score. Combine that with the 8.6, which is a great score. We average it out, 7.5, which by definition is a really good score. And a lot of people are probably wondering, wait, that sounds like a bad score to me. It's not a bad score at all. It's actually a really good score. If you're not sure about that, take a look down below in the video description. You will find my scoring system chart down there. You will very clearly see 7.0 to 7.9 is the grading scale for really good. This is a 7.5. It is literally right in the middle of really good. And I feel good with that score, and that's where it's going to stay. So, 7.5, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.